Did you know Abebe Bikila ran barefoot to victory? In 1960 at the Rome Olympics, Ethiopian runner Abebe Bikila made history by winning the marathon while completely barefoot. This remarkable achievement was not just a personal triumph, it was a groundbreaking moment, marking the first time an African athlete secured an Olympic gold medal in a long-distance race. With a stunning time of 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 16 seconds, Bikila's victory challenged perceptions about running and highlighted the incredible potential of athletes from Africa. Abebe's decision to run without shoes stemmed from a last-minute equipment issue, but it turned into a symbol of resilience and determination. His win resonated worldwide, inspiring countless runners and motivating future generations. Bikila's story reminds us that greatness can emerge from unexpected circumstances, and his legacy continues as a testament to the power of perseverance and the beauty of sport. How many other incredible tales like his await us in Olympic history? Here's a wild fact about spiciness that surprises most people. The sensation of spiciness isn't actually a taste like sweet or sour. Instead, it's a unique sensation that your brain interprets as pain. When you bite into a spicy pepper, your taste buds don't detect the heat. Rather, they send signals to your brain via a chemical called capsaicin. This chemical tricks your body into thinking it's experiencing pain, which explains that intense burning feeling in your mouth. Interestingly, the same receptors that react to heat, called TRPV1, are activated by capsaicin. That's why many people find spicy food thrilling. It's almost like a fun roller coaster for your taste buds. Our brains release endorphins in response to this pain, giving us a sense of pleasure once the initial sting subsides. So the next time you enjoy a hot chili, remember you're not just tasting flavor, you're also experiencing a fascinating interplay between pain and pleasure. Isn't it wild how our bodies perceive sensations? Discover Italy's amazing wine fountain that never closes. Located in the stunning region of Abruzzo, the Fontana del Vino is a delightful surprise along the Camino de San Tommaso pilgrimage route. This unique attraction, installed by the Dora Sarchisi vineyard, offers travelers the chance to enjoy free red wine 24 hours a day. Imagine walking along a scenic path and stumbling upon a fountain that pours out fine wine instead of water. This innovative concept not only reflects the region's rich winemaking heritage, but also promotes a warm culture of hospitality and friendship. Visitors can taste the local wines while embracing the relaxed surroundings. The wine fountain has quickly become a must-visit destination for tourists and locals alike, inviting everyone to take a break and savor the experience. So whether you're on a pilgrimage or just exploring, the Fontana del Vino is a wonderful invitation to indulge in Abruzzo's flavors. How cool is that? Have you ever had a great idea in the shower? It turns out that creative ideas often spring from our most ordinary moments. When you're engaging in simple activities like showering or taking a walk, your brain enters a relaxed state that fosters creativity. During these times, the flow of dopamine, a brain chemical linked to pleasure and reward, increases, allowing your mind to wander and explore new thoughts. This relaxed state helps us make unexpected connections, leading to those aha moments we so treasure. Instead of feeling guilty for not being productive, know that giving your mind a break can be incredibly beneficial. So the next time you find yourself pondering life's mysteries while scrubbing away or strolling through the park, remember that this could be the perfect setting for your next big idea. Hard to believe, but trajineras are breathtakingly beautiful. These vibrant boats are a highlight of Mexico City's enchanting floating gardens in Xochimilco. For centuries, trajineras have served as essential vessels for transporting goods along the intricate canal system, but today they also offer visitors an unforgettable experience. Each trajinera is uniquely crafted, boasting a kaleidoscope of colors and elaborate designs that reflect the local culture and history. As you glide through the canals, you can soak in the stunning views while enjoying traditional mariachi music playing in the background. The experience is enhanced as local vendors paddle alongside in smaller boats, providing delicious snacks and refreshing drinks to enjoy during your journey. Xochimilco's canals are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, rich in biodiversity and home to several bird species that thrive in these lush surroundings. Whether you're on a festive outing with friends or seeking a romantic evening under the stars, a ride on a trajinera promises endless charm and cultural richness. Are you ready to explore this colorful gem? Why were the Florida Keys called Bone Island? This intriguing name comes from the time when Spanish explorers first arrived in the Florida Keys. They stumbled upon a Native American burial site on a southern island, and the skeletal remains they discovered led them to name it Cayo Hueso, which translates to Bone Island in Spanish. This eerie but captivating history reflects the rich tapestry of the area. Over the years, Cayo Hueso became anglicized into Key West, a name that is now synonymous with vibrant culture, stunning sunsets, and breathtaking beaches. Today, Key West is one of Florida's most popular tourist spots, drawing visitors from all around the globe. With its lively atmosphere, renowned festivals, and unparalleled natural beauty, it's hard to believe this island once served as a solemn resting place. So the next time you find yourself in Key West, remember the deep history behind its lively facade. Prepare to be amazed by Mandarin's unique challenges. Learning Mandarin. Chinese isn't just about memorizing words, it's like diving into a whole new world. Unlike languages with familiar letters, Mandarin uses thousands of intricate symbols, and the average person in China knows over 8,000 of them. Imagine trying to read a simple newspaper. You'd need to recognize at least 3,000 characters. But that's just the beginning. Mandarin also features 4 distinct tones, which means the same sound can carry completely different meanings depending on how it's pronounced. This complexity makes mastering the language a serious mental workout, challenging learners to think differently about communication. So if you're ready to step outside your comfort zone and tackle an engaging, yet complicated language, Mandarin might just be the adventure for you. Check out the fun Hadouken in photography trend. This might surprise you. Hadouken in is a quirky Japanese photography movement that takes its inspiration from the popular video game Street Fighter. The name comes from the Hadouken move, where characters launch an energy blast towards their opponents. In this trend, participants capture playful poses as if they're being hit by this imaginary blast, resulting in hilarious and creative photos. Social media has propelled the Hadouken in trend to fame, with people of all ages getting involved. Whether it's friends striking poses on the street, families getting in on the laughter, or even pets posing dramatically, the images spark joy and spontaneity. The charm lies in the combination of humor and artistry, allowing individuals to express themselves while having a blast. Plus, it encourages creativity as each photo captures a unique spin on the idea. So, if you're looking for a fun way to spice up your Instagram feed, why not try out your own Hadouken in shot? Get ready to enjoy Norway's unique Utapils tradition. This delightful custom marks the first time people savor their beers in the great outdoors during spring or summer. As the sun brightens the landscape and the snow melts away, Norwegians eagerly await this moment to gather with friends and family. The word Utapils translates to the first beer, and it symbolizes not just the arrival of warmer weather, but also the joy of reconnecting with nature after long, cold months. Picture a sunny park or a scenic lakeside where cheerful conversations and laughter fill the air as people clink their glasses. What makes this moment even more special is the way it fosters a sense of community and celebration. Whether enjoying a local craft beer or a classic lager, Utapils represents more than just a drink. It encapsulates the spirit of spring awakening. So the next time you're in Norway, don't miss out on joining in this lively tradition. When will you experience your first Utapils? Have you ever wondered about pig orgasms? Pigs are surprising creatures, especially when it comes to their biology. They hold the record for the longest orgasm in the mammalian world, lasting an astonishing 30 minutes on average, and sometimes reaching up to 90 minutes. This remarkable trait has not only caught the attention of animal enthusiasts, but has also piqued the interest of scientists researching reproduction. While humans may have advanced cognitive abilities, pigs dominate in this unique aspect of biology, showcasing the wonders of nature. This long duration of pleasure plays a role in their reproductive success, making it a vital area for understanding how different species have adapted over time. So next time you think about pigs, remember they're not just cute and clever. They're also champions in the animal kingdom when it comes to this peculiar biological phenomenon. Did you know that Li Hongbo folds paper into magic? This Chinese artist has taken the ancient craft of origami to new heights with his stunning paper sculptures. Unlike traditional origami, which often focuses on single static shapes, Li's creations feature intricate designs that appear solid yet can fold and unfold like accordions. His work showcases a unique blend of art and engineering, demonstrating the fascinating possibilities that paper can offer. Li's sculptures often depict natural forms, such as flowers and animals, captivating viewers with their delicate details. Each piece is carefully crafted to maintain balance between beauty and functionality, revealing Li's mastery over this challenging medium. By utilizing extreme origami techniques, he transforms flat sheets into dynamic forms, inviting us to explore the unexpected dimensions of paper art. Could Li's work inspire a new wave of artists to experiment with similar techniques? Did you know Blake Lively's college decision changed everything? When Blake Lively was offered the role of Serena van der Woodsen in the hit CW show Gossip Girl, she had a crucial condition. She wanted to attend college part-time. Balancing a demanding acting career and her education is no small feat. But Lively made it work and proved that you can follow your dreams while also gaining knowledge. However, her journey took a wise turn when she realized the importance of written agreements. After experiencing verbal promises that weren't upheld, she became an advocate for being cautious with commitments. Lively encourages others to ensure that everything is clearly outlined in writing to avoid misunderstandings. Her story shows that with determination and careful planning, it's possible to pursue both education and an acting career successfully. Prepare to be amazed by the white rhino's name. This iconic animal actually owes its name to a mistranslation. The term white rhino comes from the Dutch word wiede, which means wide, describing the rhino's broad mouth. Early European settlers, observing these magnificent creatures in Africa, confused the two words, leading to the misnomer we use today. Instead of recognizing the original meaning, they mistakenly associated it with the color white. Interestingly, the white rhino is grayish in color, which adds to the irony. This species is one of the largest land mammals and plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of its habitat. Despite its name, the white rhino is an incredible example of how language can evolve and change over time. Isn't it fascinating how a simple misunderstanding can lead to such a memorable name? What if I told you about the Tesla Cybertruck's wild design? This groundbreaking vehicle, unveiled in 2019, boasts a look that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. With its angular body and shiny stainless steel exterior, the Cybertruck certainly stands apart from traditional trucks on the market. While some people were thrilled by its bold and unconventional style, others expressed mixed feelings about its appearance. Yet despite the divided opinions, the Cybertruck racked up an astonishing number of pre-orders, proving that there's a strong appetite for daring automotive designs. The vehicle promises impressive features like high durability and advanced technology, appealing to those who crave innovation. Tesla continues to challenge the status quo, and the Cybertruck is just one example of their adventurous spirit. Are you ready to embrace this new era in vehicle design? Believe it or not, pancakes once filled the air. In a bizarre and unforgettable event, a city found itself in a sticky situation after a natural disaster caused significant flooding. As the floodwaters rose, they carried with them a unique combination of substances, creating a syrupy mix that left many locals baffled. Imagine walking through your neighborhood, only to be hit by the sweet smell of pancakes wafting through the air. This strange phenomenon became so notorious that it sparked humorous stories, like the time someone explained to their insurance company that their home had drowned in syrup. People and horses were trapped, and buildings crumbled under the weight of the disaster. For years afterward, residents couldn't shake off that syrupy scent, making it a memorable part of their daily lives. The event not only brought laughter amidst the chaos, but also highlighted human resilience in the face of nature's unpredictability. How often do you hear about a city that smelled like breakfast for years? Guess what really drives Southern American English? The contraction of you all has become a hallmark of this vibrant dialect, showcasing the region's unique charm. Southerners often say y'all, which not only sounds friendly, but also stitches communities together by expressing inclusiveness. This simple word captures the essence of Southern hospitality, making conversations feel warmer and more inviting. Unlike formal speech that might feel distant, using y'all fosters a sense of belonging. It's interesting to note how deeply rooted this expression is in Southern culture, appearing in everything from casual chats on front porches to the pages of popular literature. As more people recognize its appeal, y'all has begun to spread beyond the South, admired for its clarity and engaging tone. It's a fun reminder of how language evolves, reflecting regional identities and cultural connections. So have you embraced y'all in your conversations? Turns out, the truth is that ever wondered about Kurt and Goldie's unique love story? Since 1983, the beloved couple of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn has captivated audiences not just with their on-screen magic, but also with their unconventional approach to love. This iconic duo, who first met on the set of the delightful movie The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, chose to navigate life together without the traditional marriage certificate. Their decision challenges the common belief that a committed relationship must come with a legal title. Instead, Kurt and Goldie showcase the beauty of partnership through years of collaboration in films like Swing Shift and the romantic comedy Overboard. As devoted parents to their son Wyatt Russell and Goldie's daughter Kate Hudson, they exemplify how love can thrive in various forms. Their relationship, rich with laughter, mutual respect, and unwavering support, reveals that genuine commitment can exist outside societal norms. By prioritizing emotional bonds over formalities, they remind us all that love and family take many shapes, making their story not only heartfelt, but also inspiring. Is love truly defined by a wedding ring? Or is it really true that pizza surprised the police? During a recent college dorm party, the scent wafting through the halls raised some eyebrows, prompting a police raid under the suspicion of illegal drugs. However, officers were met with an unexpected sight: not illicit substances, but an experimental pizza creatively topped with fermented herring. While some guests were intrigued by this culinary adventure, others were downright offended by the unique choice of toppings. Fermented herring, a delicacy in certain cultures, didn't quite resonate with everyone present. This bizarre incident highlights how food can spark strong opinions and reactions, even leading to misunderstandings. It's a mix of college creativity and culinary experimentation that serves as a reminder of how diverse our taste can be, sometimes resulting in delightful surprises or unexpected controversies. Would you dare to try fermented herring on your pizza? Guess what really drives Geethorn's charm? Geethorn, a stunning village in the Netherlands, offers a unique way to explore its picturesque surroundings. With no cars allowed, visitors can glide through its enchanting canals by boat or kayak, taking in the serene beauty of old thatched roof houses and lush greenery. Want a little more adventure? You can also hop on a bicycle to ride through tranquil bike paths that meander beside the water. This car-free approach not only keeps the village quiet, but also connects you with nature. As you paddling down the crystal-clear waters or cycling along the scenic routes, you'll feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. Whether you're marveling at the reflection of the trees in the water or spotting the local wildlife, Geethorn's charm will surely leave a lasting impression. Why not plan your visit to explore this captivating place? Is it really true that okapis are giraffe relatives? Most people picture giraffes as tall, spotted animals. But here's a fascinating twist. The okapi, found in the dense rainforests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is actually their closest living relative. You might think this unique creature, often mistaken for a zebra because of its striking striped legs, belongs to a completely different family. However, genetic studies reveal that, despite their differences in height and appearance, okapis and giraffes share a common ancestor. This mysterious animal, which can grow up to 5 feet tall at the shoulder, has a sleek body and long neck, helping it reach leaves in its forest home, while its stripes serve as camouflage against predators. Sadly, the okapi faces threats from habitat loss and poaching. Understanding their connection to giraffes helps highlight the importance of conservation efforts to protect this unique animal. Here's what actually happens when you make a mobile call. On April 3, 1973, history was made in New York City when Martin Cooper, an engineer at Motorola, made the very first handheld mobile phone call. Picture this: a bulky device weighing over 2 pounds, resembling a suitcase, became the starting point of our modern communication era. As Cooper called his rival at Bell Labs, he did not just break the mold, he revolutionized how people connect. Before this groundbreaking moment, society relied heavily on landlines and payphones, making the ability to call on the go a game changer. Although early mobile technology faced hurdles like limited battery life and oversized designs, it sparked a wave of innovation that has since transformed the communication landscape. Fast forward to today, our smartphones are powerful tools, packed with apps, internet access, and instant messaging features. The significance of that initial call extends beyond a single moment. It laid the groundwork for an entire industry, reshaping how we interact with each other and the world around us. Who would have guessed that one call would pave the way for wireless everything? Why do asteroids have their own moons? More than 450 asteroids in space boast their own orbiting moons, a fascinating fact that highlights the complexity of our solar system. These moons, often called satellites, can vary significantly in size and shape, just like the asteroids themselves. Some are tiny, measuring only a few hundred meters, while others can be larger than buildings. The gravitational pull of the asteroid can capture and hold on to these smaller bodies, creating a mini-system within the vastness of space. Scientists believe that these moons can provide valuable insights into the formation and evolution of celestial bodies. For example, studying their orbits helps researchers understand the asteroid's mass and structural integrity. The presence of moons also raises intriguing questions about how these systems formed. Did they result from collisions, or did they coalesce together in the early days of the solar system? With more discoveries happening all the time, who knows what else we might learn about these enchanting cosmic neighbors? Did you know American POWs were near Hiroshima? For many years, it was a well-kept secret that some American prisoners of war were held in the vicinity of Hiroshima when the atomic bomb was dropped in 1945. This shocking fact highlights an often overlooked chapter of World War II history. After Japan's surrender, reports emerged that American soldiers were captured and imprisoned near this major historical site. The severity of their situation was compounded by the fact that they experienced the devastating effects of the atomic explosion. These POWs endured not only the horrors of war, but also the unimaginable aftermath of a nuclear bomb, making their story both heartbreaking and crucial to understanding the war's impact. Why have these men and their experiences remained largely in the shadows of history? Did you know Emmanuel Macron is France's youngest president? He made history in 2017 when he was elected at just 39 years old, breaking records in a country known for its long-standing political traditions. Before stepping into the presidential role, Macron had quite the career. He first garnered attention as an investment banker, where his skills and knowledge of the economy helped him climb the ladder quickly. His political journey took off when he became the Minister of Economy under President François Hollande, allowing him to gain vital experience in government. With a charismatic personality and fresh ideas, Macron appealed to voters who wanted change and a new direction for France. His election not only turned heads, but also inspired many young people who saw in him a figure with potential to reshape the political landscape. Macron's rise to leadership sparks curiosity about how youth can impact politics. Will other countries follow suit with younger leaders? It seems that new ideas and energy can sometimes come from unexpected places. Let's uncover the truth about espresso makers. Renato Bialetti, the brilliant mind behind the iconic stovetop espresso maker, left behind a unique legacy when he passed away in 2016 at the age of 93. In a heartfelt tribute to his lifelong love for coffee, Bialetti chose to have his ashes placed in an espresso pot. This special request reflects not only his personal connection to the beverage, but also the cultural significance of coffee in many people's lives. Bialetti's invention revolutionized the way we enjoy espresso, making it accessible in home kitchens around the world. The familiar design, often recognized by its octagonal shape, has become a symbol of Italian coffee tradition. By choosing to rest within his beloved creation, Bialetti reminds us all of the joy that a simple cup of coffee can bring. How many mornings have been brightened by the rich aroma of espresso? Can you imagine that Gunung Kilimanjaro is Africa's giant? In 1976, this majestic mountain in Tanzania earned the title of the largest mountain on the continent, standing tall at about 5,195 meters, 19,341 feet. Its snow-capped peak offers breathtaking views and hosts a unique ecosystem. While Kilimanjaro captured attention for its height, Gunung Berapi, another mountain in the region, was noted for its inactivity during the same period. Gunung Berapi, located in Indonesia, had no volcanic activity reported at that time, which might seem surprising considering many other volcanoes are known for their eruptions. However, Kilimanjaro's impressive stature and unique climate zones, from rainforest to alpine desert, make it a dream destination for trekkers and nature enthusiasts. Have you ever thought about standing at the top of Africa? Why would you rent an entire country for a party? Imagine throwing your dream event in Liechtenstein, where you could rent the entire country for about $70,000. This tiny, picturesque nation, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, offers stunning landscapes and rich history, making it an unforgettable backdrop for a celebration. But if a whole country feels like too much, consider the charm of renting small towns or villages in nearby Austria, Germany, or Switzerland. These hidden gems provide unique atmospheres that can transform any gathering into something truly special. Picture celebrating in a quaint village with cobblestone streets, friendly locals, and breathtaking mountain views. Whether you're planning an intimate wedding, a milestone birthday, or a corporate retreat, the options are endless. You can customize your event with local cuisine, music, and traditions to make it feel even more personal. Renting a country or village might sound extravagant, but the memories created in such extraordinary settings can last a lifetime. Are you ready for the ultimate party experience? Prepare to be amazed by the Chanel logo's secrets. The iconic Chanel logo features two interlocking C's, symbolizing the initials of its founder, Coco Chanel. This design is more than just a stylish emblem. It perfectly captures the essence of the brand, which is all about elegance and simplicity. Coco Chanel, a pioneering fashion designer, revolutionized women's clothing by promoting comfort and chicness over the rigid styles of her time. Her logo, designed in 1925, reflects this philosophy with its clean lines and classic aesthetic. These interlocking C's have become a global symbol of luxury and sophistication, instantly recognizable in the fashion world. Every time you see those letters, you see a piece of fashion history that highlights Coco's belief in the power of style as a form of expression. The logo not only represents a brand, but also tells a story of independence and innovation that continues to inspire. Have you ever thought about the message behind your favorite logos? Here's what actually happens when imagine walking on a bridge made of tree roots. In the state of Meghalaya, India, this astonishing feat of nature and ingenuity is a reality. The Khasi tribe has mastered the art of growing living root bridges over rivers and streams, showcasing their unique knowledge of the natural world. Instead of using traditional materials like lumber or steel, they skillfully guide the growth of roots from rubber fig trees, teaching them to intertwine and create strong and stable structures. These remarkable bridges can take several years and even decades to fully develop, but their durability means they can support dozens of people at a time. Beyond their impressive strength, these living bridges also offer a sustainable solution to the challenges posed by traditional bridge building methods in this region, which faces heavy rainfall and rugged landscapes. As the roots mature, they adapt beautifully to their surroundings, making them resilient against the elements. Today, many of these root bridges serve as popular tourist attractions, drawing visitors eager to explore this captivating blend of nature and human craftsmanship. Each bridge serves as a living testament to the deep bond between the Kasi communities and their environment in Meghalaya. Here's what actually happens when you smell something. The olfactory bulb, a vital part of our brain's smell system, is tucked close to the amygdala and hippocampus. These nearby regions play crucial roles in our emotions and memories. This closeness helps explain why a whiff of freshly baked cookies or a specific perfume can bring back vivid memories from childhood or stir deep feelings. When you inhale a scent, signals travel from the olfactory bulb to these emotional centers, sparking memories and emotions almost instantly. It's as if your nose is a time machine, whisking you back to moments you thought you had forgotten. This unique connection between smell, emotion, and memory highlights how powerful our senses can be, making even the simplest scents carry profound meaning in our lives. Discover the intriguing life of Warna Asli Wardle. Born in the 17th century, Warna Asli Wardle holds a fascinating place in history, especially for those interested in genealogy. She was married to William from Orange, a detail that hints at their lives and connections during a time of great change in Europe. The 17th century was marked by exploration, scientific advancements, and social upheaval, making it an exciting period for anyone studying history. Warna's marriage to William could also reflect the social dynamics of the era, possibly revealing insights into family connections, local politics, or even trade routes. Historians and genealogists alike can find her story rich with the potential for deeper understanding of the lives of people in that time. What might we learn about Warna's world if we could peek into her life? Discover how the Michelin Guide changed dining forever. It all started in 1900 when the Michelin Tire Company, founded by Edward and André Michelin, launched a guide to encourage driving. They wanted more people to hit the road, leading to a greater demand for cars and tires. This guide offered essential information for motorists, but something unexpected happened. The restaurant section caught on like wildfire. As more travelers asked for dining recommendations, the guide began to highlight outstanding eateries. By 1926, the Michelin star system was born, awarding stars to top-notch restaurants, and a new standard of culinary excellence emerged. Today, these stars are fiercely coveted by chefs around the world, turning the Michelin Guide into a symbol of fine dining. It's remarkable how a tire company's initiative to promote travel transformed the way we think about food and dining experiences. Ever wondered how a simple guide could lead to such gastronomical prestige? Hard to believe, but Iceland has no standing army. This tiny island nation, known for its stunning landscapes and friendly people, is actually the only member of NATO without a military force. Instead of an army, Iceland boasts a small coast guard and a peacekeeping unit. This unique situation contributes to its status as the world's most peaceful country, consistently topping global peace indexes. With impressively low crime rates and no military conflicts, Iceland shines as a model of safety and stability. The strength of its social cohesion plays a significant role. Icelanders trust each other and cooperate well, fostering a united community. Relying on NATO for defense, Iceland shows that peace can be achieved without traditional military might. Isn't it fascinating how a country can thrive in harmony while putting peace first? Did you know that bananas top Walmart's sales charts? It's true, bananas have outshined everything else sold at Walmart, making them the best-selling item in the store. Think about it. Despite the endless choices shoppers face, from electronics to clothing, these bright yellow fruits consistently attract buyers. Each week, Walmart sells countless bananas, showing just how much people love this tasty and convenient snack. Not only are bananas affordable, but they are also packed with nutrients like potassium and vitamin C, making them a healthy option for all ages. Their popularity might surprise you, but they truly are a staple in many households. Whether tossed into a smoothie, sliced onto cereal, or eaten on their own, bananas have earned their crown in the grocery aisles. So next time you grab a bunch, remember they're a fan favorite at the world's largest retailer. Here's a wild fact about AlphaGo's historic victory. In 2016, AlphaGo, an artificial intelligence developed by Google DeepMind, stunned the world by defeating Lee Sedol, the reigning world champion of the ancient board game Go. This was groundbreaking because Go, which has been played for over 2,500 years, is known for its complexity and deep strategy, making it a tough challenge even for the best human players. To win, AlphaGo used innovative strategies that human players had not previously explored, showcasing its ability to learn and adapt. Unlike chess, where the number of possible moves is limited, Go has an almost limitless variety of potential board positions. AlphaGo's victory was more than just a game. It marked a significant milestone in the field of artificial intelligence, demonstrating how advanced algorithms could learn complex tasks by analyzing vast amounts of data. This event sparked conversations about the future of AI in various fields. Could AI reshape our understanding of other intricate domains? The journey of AI continues to unfold. Discover the hilarious side of deep-sea diving. When deep-sea divers use helium-rich gas for breathing at great depths, it creates a surprising effect on their voices. Instead of the deep, booming sounds we might expect, divers often sound like cartoon characters, making their underwater communications quite amusing. This voice distortion arises because helium is lighter than the nitrogen we typically breathe, altering the sound's pitch. While this humorous twist adds a lighthearted element to their mission, it doesn't distract from the serious work these divers do in marine exploration. They conduct vital research on coral reefs, study underwater ecosystems, and recover objects from the ocean floor. So the next time you hear a diver giggling through their helium-filled voice, remember they're not just having fun, they're engaged in essential ocean work. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as gas can change our perception? Believe it or not, the mafia is a financial giant. In Italy, the mafia isn't just a crime organization, it's a major player in the economy, generating around $178 billion a year. This staggering sum represents about 7% of Italy's entire GDP. Imagine if that money was redirected to hospitals, schools, or infrastructure improvements. The mafia's reach extends into various industries like construction, waste management, and even agriculture, infiltrating legal businesses to launder their gains. Many people are unaware that this vast wealth impacts everyday life, creating fear and corruption in communities. The mafia's ability to operate in the shadows often stifles legitimate businesses, making it hard for them to compete. While the Italian government is constantly fighting against organized crime, the challenge remains immense given its deep-rooted presence. How can society tackle such a powerful influence in the economy? Did you know the moon holds a secret tribute? Astronaut Eugene Cernan, the final man to walk on the moon, made a heartfelt gesture when he inscribed his daughter's initials in the lunar dust. This tiny act of love, etched into the desolate surface of our closest celestial neighbor, remains untouched by the harsh elements of space. Unlike Earth, where weather and time change everything, the moon's surface is preserved just as Cernan left it. These initials serve as a beautiful reminder of a father's connection to his daughter, suspended in the vast emptiness of space. For years, scientists and space enthusiasts alike wonder how many more hidden stories are waiting to be uncovered on the moon. As we continue to explore further into our solar system, will we find more personal touches left by astronauts or other explorers from Earth? Let's uncover the truth about coral reefs. Did you know that coral reefs are like the rainforests of the ocean? These vibrant ecosystems, though they cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, host around 25% of all marine fish species. This incredible biodiversity makes coral reefs crucial for ocean health. They provide essential food, shelter, and breeding grounds for countless marine creatures. Imagine colorful fish darting in and out of the coral, or sea turtles gliding gracefully over the reef. However, these delicate habitats face significant threats from climate change, pollution, and overfishing. Protecting coral reefs is not just about saving pretty fish, it's about preserving the entire marine ecosystem. Without healthy reefs, many fish species could decline, affecting food supplies for millions of people and disrupting marine life. Isn't it crucial that we take action to protect these underwater treasures? Here's a wild fact about NBA players. It might surprise you to learn that even the best, like Stephen Curry, miss shots during practice. While social media often paints a picture of perfect shooting, the reality is much different. In the gym, NBA players work tirelessly on their skills, taking countless shots to refine their mechanics. Just like any other athlete, they frequently miss. These missed shots are a vital part of their training. The process of honing their skills requires repetition, and every missed attempt provides valuable feedback on what needs improvement. So next time you watch a game and see players making incredible shots, remember that behind those highlights lies a lot of hard work, dedication, and yes, plenty of misses. It's all part of their journey to excellence. Hard to believe, but Brando had strict casting conditions. When Marlon Brando was cast for the iconic role of Vito Corleone in The Godfather, Paramount Studios made sure it wouldn't be an easy ride. The legendary actor agreed to a reduced fee, which was surprising given his fame. However, this was just the beginning of the studio's demands. They also required Brando to assume financial responsibility for any production delays stemming from his unpredictable behavior. This clause stemmed from Brando's reputation for being challenging on set, forcing the studio to protect their investment. Finally, in a move that shocked many, Paramount insisted on a screen test to evaluate whether he would truly fit the role. All these conditions highlighted the complicated relationship between Brando and the studios, showing that even the biggest stars had to play by certain rules. Here's a wild fact about ancient Indian medicine. As early as the 6th century BC, successful rhinoplasty surgeries were performed in India, showcasing remarkable medical skills of that time. The renowned surgeon Sushruta faced high demand for reconstructive procedures because societal punishments often led to severe facial injuries. In response, he developed innovative techniques to create new noses using skin flaps taken from the patient's own face, allowing for effective and natural-looking restorations. Sushruta even compiled his surgical methods in the Sushruta Samhita, one of the earliest texts on surgery. This ancient work not only outlines surgical procedures, but also emphasizes the importance of ethics in medicine. Sushruta's contributions laid the groundwork for modern plastic surgery, highlighting a fascinating blend of artistry and science. Isn't it amazing how the past informs present-day practices? Here's what actually happens when you trace ancestry. Remarkably, research indicates that 95% of Europeans can trace their maternal lineage back to just 7 women who roamed the earth between 10,000 and 45,000 years ago. This fascinating discovery comes from mitochondrial DNA studies, which analyze the genetic material passed down through mothers. Mitochondrial DNA is special because it's inherited only from our mothers and can reveal deep insights into our ancestry. Scientists have connected these ancient women to many of us today, suggesting that a small pool of early mothers gave rise to the diverse populations we see in Europe now. This means that even if you come from different backgrounds, many of us share connections through these ancestral mothers. Isn't it incredible to think about how interconnected we really are across thousands of years? What stories do these ancient women carry within our genes? Did you know that your voice depends on vocal cords? These remarkable structures work hard every time you speak, opening and closing hundreds of times per second. Located in your larynx, the vocal cords vibrate as air rushes through them, creating the sounds you hear. The unique pitch of your voice comes from the specific tension and length of these cords. Tighter, shorter cords generate higher tones, while longer, looser ones produce deeper sounds. This means that when you sing or speak, you can easily adjust your voice by manipulating your vocal cords. For instance, why do some singers hit those high notes effortlessly? It's all about the precise control they have over their vocal cords. So next time you chat with a friend or belt out a favorite song, remember the fascinating science behind your voice and how your vocal cords bring your words to life. Why does the British monarch celebrate 2 birthdays? It's fascinating to think that a single person can have 2 special days just for them. The British monarch's actual birthday is unique, but they also have an official birthday, celebrated on a different date during the summer. This second birthday is a clever tradition designed to improve the chances of good weather for the grand festivities. Typically held on the second Saturday in June, the official birthday features the impressive Trooping the Color Parade, where soldiers march in splendid regiments and an array of colorful displays fills the streets. Rainy conditions can often spoil outdoor events, especially in Britain. So this summertime celebration ensures that the public can enjoy the festivities without worrying about getting soaked. This custom dates back to 1748 when King George II decided to hold his birthday celebration in June, and it has since continued as a charming and patriotic event. Isn't it interesting how history shapes even the simplest of traditions? Discovering history. How did Magellan's fleet sail on? Ferdinand Magellan, a famous explorer, faced a tragic end when he was killed during a battle with indigenous people in the Philippines. This happened while he attempted to navigate a daring expedition to sail around the globe. But here's the incredible part. Even after his death, his remaining crew continued the journey, facing numerous challenges across oceans and continents. They sailed for 3 long years, proving once and for all that the Earth is round. Their voyage wasn't just about exploration, it showed the resilience of the human spirit and the thirst for knowledge. When they returned to Spain, they brought back stories of distant lands and cultures, forever changing the way people viewed the planet. So thanks to Magellan's courage and his crew's determination, we now have tangible evidence of our Earth's shape. Isn't history fascinating? You won't believe the joy in Tanyik Joe performances. These captivating shows, along with the Buzkovic performances, are bursting with energy and a sense of togetherness that can't be ignored. Dancers, often hidden behind masks that represent calmness, channel the emotions of their communities, inviting everyone to feel the rhythm of unity and celebration. In many cultures, dance is more than just a form of entertainment. It serves as a powerful means of expressing communal feelings and shared experiences. During performances, you can see how participants resonate with one another, moving in sync to highlight their connection. The masks worn by the dancers add a layer of depth, symbolizing not just calmness, but also the unfolding of emotions that connect the performers to the audience. Each twist, turn, and leap tells a story, making these performances a beautiful display of culture that brings people together. So the next time you witness such performances, remember that they are not just dances, but celebrations of joy and unity in a community. Turns out the truth is that humans can row through anything. In December 2019, 6 fearless athletes made history by completing the first ever human-powered crossing of the Drake Passage, a notoriously treacherous stretch of ocean between South America and Antarctica. These brave souls endured freezing temperatures and towering waves, facing relentless winds and the mental toll of their incredible journey. For 12 consecutive days, they rowed in 90-minute shifts, pushing their bodies and spirits to the absolute limit. Every day was a battle against the elements, but their determination proved that human endurance can triumph over even the harshest conditions on Earth. Each stroke of their oars not only brought them closer to their goal, but also showcased the power of teamwork and resilience. This expedition inspires adventurers everywhere to test their limits and dream big. What challenges will you take on? Believe it or not, the moon has a bear shape. If you take a close look at photographs of the lunar surface, you might notice a striking formation that looks just like a bear lying down. This fun feature results from the unique patterns created by craters and geological formations on the moon's surface. While it may seem like a coincidence, many people enjoy spotting familiar shapes in the night sky. This phenomenon is called pareidolia, where our brains instinctively try to find familiar objects in random patterns. The bear-shaped formation adds a quirky charm to moon gazing, prompting both amateur astronomers and casual stargazers to imagine fun stories about the creatures of the cosmos. Whether you're an avid fan of astronomy or simply enjoy the beauty of the night sky, this lunar bear is a reminder of how our imagination can bring even distant celestial bodies to life. So next time you're out looking for constellations, keep an eye out for this lunar bear. Who knows what else you might discover up there? This might surprise you, the NYSE bell's significance. The New York Stock Exchange, one of the largest and most influential stock exchanges in the world, features a special ceremonial bell that plays a vital role in its daily operations. Each trading day begins and ends with the ringing of this iconic bell, marking the official start and close of trading sessions. When the bell rings at 9:30 a.m., It signals thousands of traders and investors that it's time to buy and sell stocks. This simple act symbolizes the bustling energy of the financial market with its many ups and downs. The closing bell, rung at 4 p.m., brings the day's trading to a close and represents both a moment of reflection on the day's performance and a time to prepare for tomorrow. This tradition not only creates a sense of community among traders, but also connects them to a rich history of stock trading that dates back to the 18th century. So the next time you hear about the NYSE bell, remember it marks more than just the hour. It signifies the heartbeat of financial markets. What other interesting rituals do markets have? Did you know wombats have a clever defense? These adorable creatures from Australia have a fascinating way to protect themselves from predators. When faced with danger, wombats employ their tough and reinforced rear to block the entrances of their burrows. This unique strategy not only serves as an excellent barrier against threats, but also helps them escape into their underground homes where they feel safest. Wombats can dig extensive tunnels, which provides shelter from the harsh Australian elements and their natural enemies. Their solid backs and compact size make them well equipped for this method of self-defense. If a predator tries to chase a wombat, the little marsupial can simply retreat into its burrow, leaving the potential danger outside. The next time you think of wombats, remember how innovation in nature gives them an edge to survive in the wild. Is it really true that pineapples don't grow in forests? Surprisingly, pineapples thrive in fields rather than in dense forests. This delicious tropical fruit actually comes from a plant that belongs to the bromeliad family, which loves warm climates with plenty of sun. When you picture pineapples, it's easy to imagine them growing wild in nature. However, these unique plants need specific conditions to flourish, including well-drained soil and open space to grow. Instead of sprawling under a forest canopy, these prickly fruits are cultivated on farms, primarily in countries like Costa Rica, the Philippines, and Thailand, where farmers tend them carefully. Each plant produces only one pineapple at a time, so patience is key. After a long growth period, which can take about 18 to 24 months, the vibrant yellow fruit is ready to be harvested. When you slice into a sweet, juicy pineapple, you'll appreciate the loving care it received, far from the wilderness of a forest. You won't believe this about caffeine and pain relief. Caffeine isn't just for waking you up. It can actually help fight pain too. Research shows that caffeine acts as an analgesic, which means it helps reduce discomfort. When taken with common pain relievers like paracetamol or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, caffeine can boost their effects significantly. This combination is why you might see caffeine listed in some over-the-counter headache medications. By enhancing the pain relief properties, caffeine helps people experience relief faster and with fewer side effects. So the next time you reach for a painkiller, consider pairing it with a cup of coffee or tea. This powerful duo can turn an ordinary pain reliever into something much more effective. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as caffeine can change the way we manage pain? Can you guess how long hue trees live? Hue trees, a fascinating type of tree, have a surprisingly short lifespan of just 4 to 7 years. In stark contrast, the pohan tree can thrive for an incredible 350 years. This difference in longevity underscores the amazing diversity found among tree species. While hue trees may not stick around for long, they still play a vital role in their ecosystems during their brief lives. Their rapid growth allows them to produce leaves and flowers quickly, attracting pollinators and contributing to the surrounding habitat. In comparison, the ancient pohan trees, with their mighty presence, provide stability and shelter for many creatures over generations. Each species has adapted uniquely to its environment, showcasing nature's remarkable ability to evolve different strategies for survival. So the next time you encounter a tree, think about its lifespan and the role it plays in supporting life around it. Isn't it interesting how much variety there is in our natural world? You won't believe this about Gustav the crocodile. This legendary reptile found in Burundi, Africa, is truly a giant in its domain. Measuring an astonishing 20 to 23 feet long and weighing over 2,200 pounds, Gustav has become infamous for his fearsome reputation. At an estimated 70 years old, He isn't just an enormous creature. He's been linked to the tragic deaths of dozens of people, which earned him the chilling nickname Monitor. His story isn't just whispered among locals. It was featured in the 2004 film Capturing the Killer Crocodile, which reveals his dangerous nature and the impact he has had on the region. Many fear him, yet others are fascinated by his existence, highlighting the delicate balance between wildlife and human activity. As conservation efforts continue, Gustav's story raises important questions about how we coexist with such powerful animals in our environment. What do you think about living alongside a creature like Gustav? Prepare to be amazed by the full circle of rainbows. Most people picture rainbows as beautiful arcs in the sky, but did you know they actually form full circles? This magical phenomenon occurs when sunlight bends, reflects, and disperses through water droplets in the air. From the ground, we see only the upper half of the circle, but if you climb to a high point, like a tall building or a mountain, you might catch a glimpse of the entire circle. Additionally, there are secondary rainbows that appear outside the primary arc. These fainter rainbows happen when sunlight reflects twice inside the water droplets, causing a stunning yet reversed color sequence from red to violet. So next time you spot a rainbow, remember there's so much more to discover beyond the curve. Why exactly does the Antikythera mechanism fascinate us? Discovered in a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, this remarkable artifact is often called the world's first mechanical computer. Dating back to around 100 BC, the Antikythera mechanism was a complex assembly of gears and dials that allowed ancient Greeks to calculate astronomical positions and predict eclipses with astonishing precision. Imagine the ingenuity of creating such a sophisticated device over 2,000 years ago. Its intricate design included at least 30 gears, some of which employed advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy that was far ahead of its time. Scholars believe it not only helped with navigation, but also had a role in various calendar systems. The mystery of how such advanced technology was lost and rediscovered continues to captivate historians and scientists alike. What other ancient secrets might this device unlock? Ever thought about why lost luggage ends up for sale? In Alabama, there's a fascinating store called Unclaimed Baggage that turns the concept of lost luggage on its head. When travelers leave items behind at airports, these unclaimed bags gather dust until they find a new home. Unclaimed Baggage steps in to rescue these forgotten treasures. The store carefully acquires all kinds of items, from clothing to electronics, that airlines haven't identified or returned. Before hitting the shelves, each piece is rigorously cleaned and prepared so customers can shop with confidence. Imagine walking through aisles filled with unique finds, each with its own story. Shoppers can snag anything from vintage luggage to unexpected gadgets, all at a fraction of the original price. Not only does this inventive store help reclaim lost items, but it also adds a thrill to the shopping experience. So next time you travel, consider what might happen to your luggage if it goes astray. Is it destined for a new adventure? Is it really true that giraffes outlast camels without water? Surprisingly, they can. Giraffes can survive for weeks without a drink, thriving in their natural habitats by cleverly getting moisture from the leaves, fruits, and flowers they munch on. Their favorite snack, acacia trees, are packed with water, providing them with a tasty source of hydration. While camels are famous for their ability to go long stretches without drinking, giraffes actually hold the record for survival time. This unique adaptation helps them navigate the dry savannas of Africa, where finding fresh water can be a challenge. Not only can giraffes survive on minimal water, but their long necks also allow them to reach higher branches, giving them access to food that many other animals can't reach. So the next time you see a giraffe, remember how amazing their bodies are at adapting to their environment. Get ready for thrilling monster truck events. Monster truck events are a jaw-dropping fusion of power and skill that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. Imagine massive trucks weighing over 10,000 pounds, showing off their incredible agility and strength. Each event features a variety of action-packed stunts, from high-flying jumps over ramps to impressive freestyle tricks that make the crowd roar with excitement. Fans gather in large numbers, filling stadiums to witness this extreme competition, where drivers push their machines to the limit, showcasing jaw-dropping performances. The sound of roaring engines fills the air as these colossal vehicles race against one another, competing for the fastest time or the most crowd-pleasing stunt. It's not just about speed, it's about skill, precision, and impressing the audience. Whether it's a thrilling race or a gravity-defying leap, monster truck events promise an unforgettable experience for everyone, making them a favorite among thrill seekers and families alike. Are you ready to witness the excitement? Why exactly does Goldilocks steal the spotlight? The original version of the beloved story, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, was quite different from what we know today. In the earliest tale, published in the 19th century, an old woman, not a little girl, finds her way into the cozy home of three bears. Each bear, varying in size, has their own special chair and bowl of porridge. The twist? Instead of the playful Goldilocks, this old woman explores the bears' house, sampling their food and trying out their furniture. Over time, this narrative transformed, leading to the introduction of a curious, golden-haired girl who becomes infamous for her mischievous adventures. The change from an old woman to a young girl reflects society's shifting values and interests, making Goldilocks a memorable character. Isn't it fascinating how stories evolve over time? Did you know about the hairy frogfish's disguise? This fascinating marine species is not only peculiar in its looks, but it's also a master of camouflage. The hairy frogfish is covered in soft, hair-like filaments that give it a striking appearance, resembling a tiny monster from the deep. These filaments allow the frogfish to blend seamlessly into its environment, whether it's a colorful coral reef or a patch of sponges. This skillful disguise helps the hairy frogfish evade predators and stay hidden from its own prey, making it a seasoned ambush hunter. When it spots a meal nearby, it can quickly pounce on smaller fish or crustaceans. Unlike many other fish, the hairy frogfish uses its pectoral fins to walk along the ocean floor, which adds to its unique charm. Living in warm tropical waters, this fish can be found across the globe, showcasing just how incredible marine life can be. So next time you're exploring the ocean, keep an eye out for this remarkable creature. Who knows what other hidden wonders await? Surprisingly, it's a fact that castles can change hands. In 2019, the stunning Villa Les Cédries in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France, was purchased by a private buyer eager to restore its historic charm. This remarkable castle, steeped in centuries of history, was originally built in the 17th century and has seen many changes over the years. The new owner, passionate about preserving the past, plans to renovate the estate while maintaining its unique architectural features. Such purchases are becoming more popular as people seek to own a piece of history and the stories that come with it. Castles like Villa Les Cédries often require extensive work, but the allure of living in a historic landmark is undeniable. With its lush surroundings and majestic structure, one can only imagine the stories waiting to unfold within its walls. Could this trend inspire more people to save and restore historic properties in the future? Here's something incredible about Colorado's highways. The state has made a surprising adjustment to its road measurements, changing the first 420 kilometers of its highways to 499 kilometers. This minor alteration might seem trivial at first glance, but it reflects a meticulous approach to accuracy in road signage. Why did this adjustment happen? It's all about keeping things precise. By slightly modifying the kilometer marking, Colorado aims to provide more exact information for drivers navigating its scenic routes. Accurate measurements help in planning travel times and fuel efficiencies, making the journey smoother for everyone. Plus, this change showcases how even small tweaks can have significant impacts on road safety and navigation. So next time you find yourself cruising along Colorado's beautiful highways, remember this little fact. Your journey is guided by measurements that strive for perfection. What happens when robots learn Kung Fu? Imagine a futuristic showdown where a robot outperforms a human in martial arts. Enter Uni 3G1, an advanced robot engineered to execute Kung Fu moves with astonishing precision. In a recent test, This remarkable machine showcased its skills by defeating a human opponent, leaving many in awe. With a combination of fast reflexes and sharp decision-making, powered by artificial intelligence, Uni 3G1 isn't just a piece of technology, it's a glimpse into the future of robotics. The robot's ability to analyze movements, anticipate attacks, and respond with lightning speed is groundbreaking. Developers designed Uni 3G1 to learn from every interaction, refining its techniques as it trains. This means it doesn't just punch and kick, it adapts and evolves. As we continue to integrate AI into sports and training, questions arise about the implications. Can robots redefine athletic competitions? Will they change how we understand martial arts? Watching Uni 3G1 in action is not just thrilling, it challenges our views on what machines can achieve and what's possible in human-robot collaboration. Did you know Confucius had just 72 exceptional students? Confucius, one of the most influential philosophers, gathered numerous students during his lifetime, teaching them principles of ethics, politics, and morality. Out of this large group, only 72 truly mastered his ideas and teachings, demonstrating extraordinary ability and dedication. These scholars didn't just absorb information, they engaged deeply with Confucius's thoughts, honing their skills to become leaders in their own right. Their commitment to learning and applying his philosophies helped shape the foundation of Confucianism, which emphasizes virtue, respect for tradition, and the importance of education. These 72 individuals became beacons of wisdom, ensuring that Confucius's teachings would resonate through generations. This remarkable achievement underscores the power of focused dedication and the lasting impact of effective mentorship in education. Have you ever thought about what it takes to truly master a subject? Most people don't know this, but Olympus Mons is enormous. Rising a staggering 15 miles high, Olympus Mons is the tallest volcano in our solar system, standing about 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Located on Mars, this colossal shield volcano is not only a breathtaking sight, but also a potential destination for future space exploration. Imagine astronauts taking adventurous spacewalks on its expansive slopes, experiencing views of the Martian landscape like never before. Olympus Mons features gently sloping sides that spread out over 370 miles in diameter, making the entire structure massive enough to be spotted from orbiting spacecraft. Scientists believe that it formed through repeated lava flows, providing insights into Mars' volcanic history and geology. The sheer scale of Olympus Mons has led researchers to speculate about the planet's geological activity and the possibilities of human exploration. With ongoing advancements in space technology, who knows what discoveries await us on this remarkable giant? Are we ready for adventures in the shadow of this giant volcano? Have you ever wondered why we shouldn't shake photos? The song Hey Ya by Outkast sparked a cultural wave when it encouraged listeners to shake it like a Polaroid picture. This catchy lyric became iconic, but not everyone was on board with the advice. Polaroid, the company behind those beloved instant photos, issued a statement cautioning against shaking the pictures. Why? Because shaking can ruin the image, causing blurriness or streaks. In the past, older peel-apart Polaroids did need a little finesse to develop properly, but modern instant cameras have come a long way. Today's instant photos don't require any shaking. They develop best when left undisturbed. So while we can all still dance and sing along to Outkast, it's best to let those cherished moments develop naturally. Isn't it fascinating how a catchy tune can lead to misunderstandings about technology? Did you know horses can sleep standing up? Horses have a fascinating way of resting that might surprise you. While they can snooze both standing and lying down, these magnificent animals typically prefer to sleep on their feet. This quirky preference stems from their survival instincts. As prey animals, they need to be ready to bolt at a moment's notice if danger approaches. Their unique anatomy plays a key role in this ability, allowing them to lock their leg joints in place to maintain balance while they doze. In fact, when horses are standing and resting, they can enter light sleep stages, keeping their senses sharp for any unusual sounds or movements. However, for deeper sleep, they'll occasionally lie down, though they tend to do this in safe environments where they feel secure. Observing a horse peacefully dozing while standing is a reminder of how nature equips animals with remarkable adaptations to thrive in the wild. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes even the simplest behaviors? Hard to believe, but derechos can unleash chaos. These powerful windstorms are connected to fast-moving thunderstorms and can produce straight-line winds reaching over 100 miles per hour. Imagine the force of a hurricane, but without the swirling structure. In August 2020, a significant derecho swept through the Midwest, causing devastation and damages exceeding $7 billion. Homes were flattened, trees uprooted, and power lines downed, affecting millions of people. The storm's speed can make it feel like it strikes out of nowhere, leaving little time to prepare. While derechos are not common, when they do occur, they can cover vast areas and wreak havoc, leading to dangerous conditions and costly repairs. Understanding these storms is crucial for preparing and protecting ourselves, as their sudden nature can catch anyone off guard. Have you ever experienced a storm like this? You might be shocked to learn that feeding pigeons is banned. This surprising regulation is part of a broader effort to maintain the city's beauty and public health. With fines ranging from 25 to 500 euros, authorities are serious about keeping the famous canals and picturesque streets free from the mess that these birds can create. Pigeons may seem harmless, but their droppings can damage the delicate architecture that has stood for centuries. By discouraging residents and tourists from feeding them, Venice aims to protect its ornate buildings and improve the overall cleanliness of this historic city. So the next time you visit Venice, remember to admire the charming sights without offering any crumbs to the pigeons. It's not just a fine at stake, it's a step toward preserving the allure of this incredible destination. Did you know where carbon really comes from? Although carbon is one of the most abundant elements in the universe, it didn't appear during the Big Bang. Instead, it takes a journey through time and space, forming in the hearts of dying stars. When these stars reach the end of their life cycle, they undergo a process called stellar nucleosynthesis. In this process, helium atoms fuse together under intense heat and pressure to create heavier elements, including carbon. When these stars eventually explode in spectacular supernova, they scatter carbon and other elements across the universe. This cosmic recycling is crucial. It not only enriches the gas and dust clouds that form new stars and planetary systems, but it also provides the building blocks for life as we know it on Earth. So the next time you think about carbon, remember this stellar origin story. Believe it or not, the dirtiest man lived 60 years without bathing. A.M. Haji, a man from a small village in Iran, became renowned for his extreme views on hygiene. For over 6 decades, he avoided water and soap, convinced that washing would harm his health. This unusual philosophy extended to his diet, where he consumed not only spoiled meat but also roadkill, showcasing his unique approach to life. Haji's dwelling and habits raised eyebrows around the world, especially when people learned he often smoked multiple cigarettes at once. Despite his unconventional lifestyle, he lived to the ripe age of 94, passing away in October 2022. While many people are keen on cleanliness and health, Haji's story challenges our understanding of what it means to live a long life. He became a curious figure of interest, symbolizing how different cultural beliefs can shape our perceptions of health and hygiene. His life raises questions about the balance between cleanliness and health, making us wonder, what truly keeps us healthy? Let's uncover the truth about astronaut laundry. Astronauts on the International Space Station (ISS) face unique challenges when it comes to clothing. Instead of washing their outfits like we do on Earth, they actually discard them after each use. This might sound surprising, but it's a cost-effective choice. Sending supplies to the ISS is extremely expensive, often costing thousands of dollars per pound. Because of this, it's cheaper for space agencies, like NASA, to provide astronauts with fresh clothing rather than spend resources, time, and energy on washing their garments. Once that clothing is worn, it's packed up and burned up upon re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, allowing for hygiene and comfort in the limited space environment. This system showcases just how different life in space can be. Can you imagine what that must be like? Guess what really drives negative decibels? Sound can exist in negative decibels, a concept that might sound strange at first. Most of us think of decibels as a way to measure loudness, where higher numbers mean louder sounds. But negative decibels actually reflect a sound level that is quieter than the reference level, which is typically the faintest sound we can hear. These negative levels are not just theoretical. They're used in various fields, including audio engineering and signal processing. For example, when working with sound systems, engineers often encounter situations where they need to adjust audio levels that fall into the negative range to achieve the perfect balance. So while your favorite pop song might blast above 100 decibels, there's an interesting world of sound lurking in the negatives that helps shape the way we hear and experience music and sound around us. Curious about how this affects your daily listening experience? This might surprise you. An eerie animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Imagine walking into a Halloween store and encountering a lifelike figure that can suck the soul right out of its victim. Spirit Halloween, known for its spooky decorations and innovative costumes, has created an animatronic that's taking fright to the next level. When activated, this chilling figure performs an unsettling sequence that adds a haunting touch to any Halloween display. It's designed to be a centerpiece for horror enthusiasts who love all things paranormal. This animatronic moves, emits creepy sounds, and showcases impressive details that make it hard to look away. Fans of Halloween can expect it to become a real showstopper, drawing attention and curiosity from all who see it. It embodies the spirit of Halloween, a time when we embrace fear and the supernatural. Are you brave enough to add this soul-sucking creation to your Halloween collection? You won't believe this Alabama driving law. In Alabama, there's an unusual rule that forbids driving while wearing a blindfold. This quirky law makes you wonder what inspired it. Was there really someone who thought it was a good idea to drive blindfolded? The fact that this regulation exists points to a bizarre history of reckless behavior. Driving requires a clear view of the road, and wearing a blindfold means you can't see anything. This law serves as a reminder to prioritize safety on the roads and encourages drivers to be responsible. While it might seem funny to think about, safety regulations often come from real incidents that raised alarms. Laws like this one, even if they sound strange today, have been created to protect people from harm. How many other odd laws do you think might have similar stories? Is it really true that yachts can be billion-dollar toys? Roman Abramovich, the former owner of Chelsea FC, is famous not just for his business acumen, but also for his lavish lifestyle. One of the crown jewels of his extravagant collection is the yacht named Eclipse. This magnificent vessel measures around 533 feet in length and is valued at over $1 billion. That staggering price tag places it among the most expensive yachts ever constructed. But what makes Eclipse so special? For starters, it features multiple luxurious suites, a helipad, and even a mini-submarine. Its size and amenities allow for unmatched comfort and opulence at sea. Luxury yachts like Eclipse are custom-built to cater to the ultra-wealthy, and they showcase a lifestyle that's beyond what most people can imagine. Can you imagine sailing on a floating palace like that? What if I told you about Gibraltar Airport's wild runway? This airport stands out because its runway actually crosses a public road. As flights land or take off, traffic lights turn red, halting cars to ensure the plane's safety. Imagine being on your way to catch a flight, only to see a plane start to descend and traffic come to a halt. This unusual setup can cause some travelers to miss their flights if they're caught in the line of cars. It's a unique blend of aviation and everyday life, where drivers and passengers need to stay alert to avoid delays. Not many airports around the world have this kind of layout. In fact, only a handful of airports encounter similar situations. Most runways are designed to be completely separated from road traffic. Visiting Gibraltar Airport, you might witness this unexpected intersection of road and air travel, making it an interesting topic for conversation among travel enthusiasts. What if I told you about Fusakubo's amazing goal? In a stunning display of skill, Takai Fusakubo made history while playing for Real Madrid by achieving a remarkable feat on the field. During a gripping match, he pulled off an impressive maneuver that stunned fans and players alike. He passed the ball between the legs of not one, but 6 opposing players. This incredible play is known as a tunnel or a dunk, and Fusakubo executed 4 consecutive tunnels in just one exhilarating moment. Each tunnel required precise timing and exceptional control as he danced around defenders while keeping his eye on the goal. This not only showcased his talent, but also the creative tactics that can shift the momentum of a game. Fans erupted in cheers, with many considering it one of the most memorable moments in soccer history. Fusakubo's achievement highlights how sports can bring excitement and surprise, making every game unpredictable. Who knows what other incredible feats are waiting to unfold on the pitch? Here's something incredible about glowworm larvae. These fascinating little creatures have a unique survival strategy that's both captivating and a bit chilling. Glowworm larvae, found in damp caves, use their bioluminescent rear ends to shine a light that attracts unsuspecting insects. As they dangle from cave ceilings like eerie, glowing chandeliers, the soft glow lures their prey closer. Unlike fireflies, which glow primarily to find mates, glowworms use their light to set a trap. Once the insects come too close, the larvae ensnare them in sticky, mucus-coated threads. This not-so-charming approach allows the glowworms to munch on their hapless victims while they're still alive. It's a gruesome but effective hunting technique that showcases the wonders of nature. So the next time you think of fireflies lighting up the night, remember the glowworm's haunting glow and its perilous dinner plans. Believe it or not, Fino hosts Europe's largest kite festival. Every year, this charming town in Denmark transforms into a vibrant sky canvas as kite enthusiasts from all over the globe gather to showcase their colorful creations. Imagine the sight, hundreds of kites dancing in the breeze, each one telling its own story through vivid designs and innovative shapes. From traditional designs to modern masterpieces, participants get creative, competing for the title of the most spectacular kite. Beyond just flying kites, the festival includes fun activities, live music, tasty Danish snacks, and an inviting atmosphere for families. Whether you're an experienced flyer or just curious, Fino's Kite Festival offers something enjoyable for everyone. It's a wonderful way to connect with nature, appreciate a unique cultural event, and make new friends. So why not grab a kite, join the festivities, and experience the joy soaring high in the sky? You might just find yourself inspired by the sheer beauty and delight of this annual celebration. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's maglev train. This incredible transportation marvel holds the title of the world's fastest magnetic levitation train, zooming along at breathtaking speeds of over 301 miles per hour. Imagine traveling from Tokyo to Osaka in just over an hour. This seamless travel experience can change how we think about long distances. The maglev train uses powerful magnets to lift above the tracks, eliminating friction and allowing it to glide effortlessly. This technology isn't just about speed, it also improves energy efficiency compared to conventional trains. The development of this train represents years of innovation and commitment to cutting-edge engineering. As you imagine racing through Japan at such astonishing speeds, think about the future possibilities. Faster commutes, reduced travel times, and more convenient connections across cities. So, whether you're an engineer, a traveler, or just a fan of cool tech, the maglev train is sure to capture your imagination and redefine what trains can do. Will we see this technology spreading worldwide? Prepare to be amazed by elephants mining for salt. In Kenya's Kedem Cave, these incredible creatures show off their remarkable adaptability by venturing into the dark to find essential nutrients. Living in a region where the soil often lacks vital minerals, elephants have discovered that breaking off salt-rich rocks helps meet their dietary needs. These intelligent giants use their powerful tusks to chip away at the stones, showcasing their problem-solving skills and strength. While inside the cave, they navigate the shadows, displaying a fearless curiosity. This unique behavior is more than just a smart way to survive. It's a fascinating reminder of how animals can adjust their habits to thrive in challenging environments. So the next time you think about elephants, remember that they aren't just wandering giants, but also skilled miners in search of salt. Isn't nature full of surprises? Prepare to be amazed by Disney's Oscar twist. In the late 1930s, Walt Disney received an honorary Oscar for his groundbreaking film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But instead of the usual golden statuette, Disney was honored with a full-sized Oscar and 7 miniature statuettes. These tiny awards represented the lovable 7 dwarfs from the film: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. This creative gesture highlighted how revolutionary the film was, as it was the first ever full-length animated feature, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and animation at the time. This award not only celebrated Disney's innovation, but also marked a significant moment in film history, showing that animation could be celebrated in the same realm as live-action films. So, next time you think of magic in movies, remember this unique Oscar moment and how it changed the world of animation forever. This might surprise you. Underwater lakes exist. These fascinating phenomena, known as brine pools, form when salt deposits dissolve deep in the ocean, creating a super salty solution that is denser than the surrounding seawater. Because of this density, brine pools don't mix with other ocean waters, leading to unique underwater landscapes. These environments can be incredibly hostile to most marine life, often displaying high levels of salinity and toxicity that few organisms can tolerate. However, some specially adapted creatures, like certain types of microbes and extremophils, actually thrive in these salty cradles. Interestingly, scientists have only begun to explore these brine pools and many remain undiscovered. Researchers believe that studying these underwater lakes could offer insights into life in extreme conditions, potentially even helping us understand how life might exist on other planets. What hidden wonders might we uncover in these alien-like realms? You won't believe this about the cotton Casanova. In rural England, a mysterious man became notorious for his unusual and amusing antics. He had a curious habit of sneaking into backyards to steal socks from women's laundry lines, but he didn't just take them for fun. Instead, he returned these socks days later, each one carefully tucked with a handwritten love poem. Police dubbed him the Cotton Casanova for his romantic flair. One poem famously read, "Your sock warmed more than your feet. It warmed my soul." This blend of mischief and poetry puzzled many residents and sparked laughter across the community. While some were charmed by his creative approach to love, others worried about their missing laundry. The playful thefts raised questions about where the line between romance and crime lies, all while turning everyday socks into tokens of affection. How would you feel about a sock poet in your neighborhood? Believe it or not, the first public school began in Onazuista. This small town marked a pivotal moment in American history in the quest for accessible education. In the 19th century, when education was often reserved for the wealthy, the establishment of a public school represented a radical shift. It opened the doors for children from all backgrounds to learn and grow, setting a precedent that would eventually lead to a nationwide system of public education. These schools aimed to cultivate informed citizens, teaching not just reading and writing, but also crucial life skills and civic responsibility. Today, the legacy of that first public school continues to inspire educational reforms and improvements across the country. Just imagine how different the landscape of American education might be without that bold step taken in Onazuista. How has that first school influenced your own educational journey? Discover the record-breaking paper airplane launch in Arizona. In 2012, a massive paper airplane, measuring an incredible 45 feet long, took to the skies in Arizona. This impressive feat used reinforced cardboard to not only ensure the plane's strength, but also to improve its aerodynamics. Engineers and enthusiasts gathered to witness this unique launch, showcasing how creativity and engineering skills combined can produce astonishing results. The airplane wasn't just about size, it also demonstrated principles of flight, like lift and drag, which are essential in aviation. Making a paper airplane might sound simple, but engineering one that can actually fly at such a scale is a different story. This launch highlighted how playful experimentation can lead to remarkable achievements and inspire future generations of builders and dreamers. Can you imagine what other incredible projects engineers will come up with next? Believe it or not, meet the bat Yoda gecko. This fascinating creature, officially known as the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, was discovered in the dense jungles of Papua New Guinea. Its unusual appearance is strikingly similar to the beloved Jedi Master from Star Wars. With its pointy ears, flat nose, and round eyes, it truly looks like a character sprung from a sci-fi fantasy. The tail of this gecko is cleverly designed to mimic the shape of a dead leaf, providing perfect camouflage among the forest floor's foliage. This ingenious adaptation helps protect it from predators who might see it as a meal. Measuring about 6 inches long, the bat Yoda is more than just a quirky name. It plays a crucial role in its habitat by controlling insect populations. So the next time you think about unique animals, remember that there are real-life wonders like the bat Yoda gecko hiding in our world. Is it really true that self-driving cars can be dangerous? Despite being marketed as safer alternatives, autonomous vehicles have demonstrated their potential for making critical errors during tests. These cars are powered by complex algorithms and sensors designed to navigate roadways and avoid obstacles. However, they are not infallible and can misinterpret unexpected situations, such as pedestrians suddenly stepping onto the road or unpredictable weather conditions. During testing, instances have occurred where these vehicles fail to react appropriately, leading to accidents. While companies assure the public that advancements are continuously being made to improve safety, it raises important questions about the true reliability of technology that many gravitate toward as a solution to road safety. Should we trust self-driving cars completely, or should we remain cautious about their potential risks? Discover the dazzling marigold ring with 1,260 diamonds. This incredible piece of jewelry holds the world record for the most diamonds in a single ring. Crafted with painstaking precision, the ring took nearly 3 years to complete, showcasing the skill and dedication of the artisans involved. Weighing in at 5.8 ounces, it sparkles with a breathtaking array of diamonds, each meticulously set to enhance its beauty. Imagine the time and effort that went into choosing the perfect stones and designing such an elaborate piece. The marigold ring isn't just a testament to craftsmanship, it's also a celebration of creativity and artistry in the field of jewelry making. Whether you consider yourself a diamond lover or just appreciate beautiful things, this record-breaking ring is sure to impress. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can hold such immense value in artistry? Did you know pangolins run cool with body temperature? Pangolins, often recognized for their unique scaly appearance, have a body temperature of around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius. This is notably lower than many other mammals, and scientists believe this might be linked to their fascinating diet. These remarkable creatures primarily feast on ants and termites, which are low in energy. Having a cooler body temperature could be an adaptation that helps them conserve energy, given that hunting for their food can be quite taxing. Unlike most mammals that maintain higher temperatures, pangolins seem to thrive in a different way. Imagine them curling up with their hard scales, taking it easy to regulate their energy levels. This unique trait may actually help them survive in the wild, allowing them to remain active and seek out their favorite meals without overheating. As they navigate through the forests or savannas, these cool critters exemplify how diverse life can be on our planet. Isn't nature just amazing? Explore Gutenberg's printing revolution in 1455. In 1455, Johannes Gutenberg changed the world forever with his invention of the modern printing press. This groundbreaking machine allowed for the mass production of books and texts, making literature accessible to the general public for the very first time. Among Gutenberg's most notable achievements was the creation of the 42-line Bible, which is often hailed as the first printed Bible. This remarkable work didn't just transform how people viewed books, it played a crucial role in the democratization of information. Before Gutenberg's invention, books were painfully copied by hand, which made them scarce and pricey. With the printing press, religious texts became more readily available, leading to a surge in literacy and critical thinking. Imagine how people's lives changed as they could now read the Bible for themselves, without relying solely on clergy interpretations. Gutenberg's innovation opened doors to knowledge, setting the stage for the Renaissance and the Age of Enlightenment. Have you ever thought about how one invention can alter the course of history? Here's what actually happens when time is no barrier. In 2001, a man named Thomas died from complications linked to gunfire injuries he sustained back in 1966. This case is particularly shocking because even though the shooting occurred 35 years earlier, the authorities ruled his death a homicide. How can this happen? Well, it all comes down to the medical consequences of his injuries. Despite the time elapsed, Thomas's original wounds had a long-lasting effect on his health, leading to his eventual passing. The shooter had died long before, yet law enforcement considered the circumstances of Thomas's death significant enough to classify it as homicide, showcasing the extensions of accountability in criminal law. This case raises fascinating legal questions about how society deals with violence and its lingering impacts. Should the shooter still be held accountable posthumously? It challenges our understanding of justice through the lens of time. Guess what really drives ocean life? Most of the planet's green plant life is found in the ocean, with over 3/4 of all plants thriving underneath the waves. You might think of forests and grasslands when you hear the word plant, but the ocean holds an incredible diversity of underwater plants that play a crucial role in our ecosystem. These aquatic plants, including kelp, seagrasses, and phytoplankton, not only provide oxygen but also serve as vital habitats and food sources for a wide variety of marine creatures. In fact, phytoplankton alone accounts for about half of the world's oxygen production. This amazing underwater plant life helps regulate the climate and absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, offering a natural solution to combating climate change. So the next time you look at the ocean, think about all the green life beneath the surface. It's more important than we realize. Get ready for a stunning music video twist. In Ariana Grande's eye-catching music video for her hit song, God is a Woman, there's a remarkable moment that links pop culture and classic cinema. Madonna lends her iconic voice to recite a biblical passage while Ariana lip-syncs, creating a powerful and engaging visual experience. This isn't just any quote. It's the same one famously voiced by Samuel L. Jackson in the cult classic film Pulp Fiction. The connection between these two superstar icons highlights how art and influence can intertwine across different mediums and generations. Not only does this collaboration pay homage to the film, but it also reinforces the themes of empowerment and femininity that run deep in Ariana's work. The aesthetics of the video, combined with the strong references, invite fans to reflect on the roles of women in both religion and pop culture. Can you think of other surprising links between music and film? This blend of talent and tradition makes God is a Woman not just a song, but a memorable statement. Is it really true that localization data affects your health? At 35, many applications across banking, media, and food sectors now leverage localization data to enhance user experience. This data helps companies understand where you are and what you might like, tailoring services just for you. But there's more to the story. By analyzing localization data, these apps can assess your preferences, which can subtly influence your choices in everything from what movies to watch to what foods to eat. Interestingly, this same data can impact your health. For instance, a food delivery app might suggest healthier meal options based on your location or previous orders. With these technologies at play, your local environment and personal habits shape not just your preferences, but also your well-being. As applications become smarter, it raises a fascinating question. How much do these algorithms shape the choices we make for our health? Prepare to be amazed by Sweden's unique monarchy. Sweden operates under a constitutional monarchy, which means that while it has a king or queen, like King Carl XVI, Ikas Gustaf, the real power lies with the parliament known as the Riksdag. This setup allows the government to focus on what really matters to its citizens. Known for its progressive policies, Sweden stands out for its strong emphasis on social rights and education. For example, Swedish citizens enjoy extensive healthcare services and free education from preschool to university level. Thanks to these policies, Sweden regularly tops lists for quality of life and happiness. The balance between tradition and modern governance is a fascinating aspect of Swedish society. So next time you hear about Sweden, remember it's not just about the stunning landscapes and meatballs. It's also about an innovative political system that supports its people. What do you think about Sweden's commitment to social rights? This might surprise you. The beast of Gévaudan, a mysterious creature, terrorized the rural areas of France during the 18th century, leading to the deaths of more than 100 people. Historians believe the beast roamed the countryside between 1764 and 1767, striking fear into the hearts of villagers. Eyewitnesses described it as a large animal, resembling a wolf, but much larger and more ferocious. Despite several hunts by local hunters and even soldiers sent by the king, the true nature of the beast was never confirmed. Was it an extraordinary wolf, a lion, or even a mythical creature? The French public was captivated by this mystery, with stories spreading quickly throughout the country. The panic reached a point where the beast became a legend, inspiring countless tales and adaptations in literature and media. Even today, people still debate its existence, making the beast of Gévaudan a fascinating chapter in French folklore. What do you think it was? An animal or something more sinister? Did you know the Great Barrier Reef is massive? This incredible natural wonder, located off the coast of Queensland, Australia, holds the title of the largest living organism on our planet. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, it comprises thousands of individual reefs and islands, making it a vibrant ecosystem filled with diverse marine life. From colorful corals to exotic fish, the reef supports around 400 species of coral, the 500 species of fish, and countless other creatures. What's truly fascinating is that this spectacular structure is so big, you can even see it from space. Astronauts have famously remarked on its visible beauty, showcasing the reef's expansive, swirling patterns. Sadly, the Great Barrier Reef faces many threats, including climate change, pollution, and coral bleaching. Conservation efforts are underway to protect this delicate ecosystem, ensuring that future generations can enjoy its splendor. The Great Barrier Reef is not just an Australian treasure, it's a vital part of our planet's health. What can we do to help preserve it?